Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go. 30 base. Check out. New draw corpus. Check 15.
This is Joe Mixon, fourth in the NFL in rushing last season. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Check three. Switch 6-6. Pull it high. Safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Now Joe Mixon. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On third down, Mixon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Kamara now to return. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer... grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
from the 30 on second down. Haskins. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Maurice Hurst forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again. Daniil Hunter has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
No, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Taken from just outside the 30. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They stacked him up pretty well. But when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Mixon with a first down carry. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Joe Mixon with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. No problem there on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be fielded at the 8.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Switch.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. Call it a gain of 3. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Third down. Here's Haskins. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 23. Looking back to Cooper's numbers from last year after that trade, he ended up playing 9 games with the Cowboys in 2018. 725 yards, 6 scores. Also had the 100-yard game in the playoffs against the Rams. And if you add up the numbers between the two teams last year, he was over 1,000 for the 3rd time in 4 NFL seasons. Now Haskins on first down. It's caught. Cooper. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3 at the Ravens 16-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. This thrown quickly out to Cooper. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Amari Cooper hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run here with Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Watch the screen, General West. Watch the screen. Whip. Watch the whip.
They'll run on first down. Mixon try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
X3, 218, chopper, hard, hit it.
Play action. Now it's locked. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And not a blitzer, but still able to get there from a strong safety position.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ. Recognizing he was open, had a chance, and went ahead and got to the quarterback.
Down. You're out. 10 logo. Watch the screen. No. Off. Hey, exit. 51's the mic.
On 3rd and long, it's locked. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On 2nd and inches, Haskins. Flush to his right. Looking downfield for Godwin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Powerful running.
How about that run? Picks up a 1st down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. And I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Mike, 51. Hey, Zoom. I got it. 51's the mic, boy. 51. Watch the run. Watch 5.
On play action, lock. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now they run with Mixon, and they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On third down, Mixon. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
A 10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. A final shot before half for Locke. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This one taken from the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
At the 34-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Check it back, check it back. 45. I got him. Double up. He's coming, double up. Shift. Undercrunch. Check 26. Switch.
And they'll indeed go for it with Haskins. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. He's got the connection to Cooper. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins. James has got it. Complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. Call it a gain of 5. Fourth down now. They run. It's Kamara. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
And the Texans first down.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Rush in. Rush in.
On second and very short, Haskins. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
The 10th carry for Kamara. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On second and 9, Haskins. This is the tight end Fant. And they move this all the way down to the 9. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
At the 9-yard line.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
Kill. Show it up. Hey, check for him. He's checked.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, this 7 now on second and goal.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on second and 7. Here's Haskins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Reed. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Check who draw courses.
Again, it's Mixon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, Mixon, and he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They give to Johnson going right. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
60 Pittsburgh. Recon, 132 fighter.
It's 2nd and 8.
Watch safety green. Watch safety green.
They go to Johnson again. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Ready.
They look to throw. It's locked. And the throw there going to be incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Check that. Little Mike 52 right here. Hey, come on, up. Hey, Mike 52. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
From the gun, Haskins on third down. He's got his tight end Fant. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Kamara. Roquan Smith, fresh off a solid rookie campaign, in on the tackle for Chicago.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
At their 49-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Haskins. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 33. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. 45. Mike, 45. You ain't going nowhere. 2 seconds. 45's the Mike. 45's the Mike. 45's the Mike. Army. Switch. Check. Jam.
Here we go with Haskins. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And Elliott puts this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining. Timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Lock to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Got some room at the 30. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 22 yards there, a first down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. 51, Mike. Mike, 51. In your face. 51's the Mike. 51's the Mike.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, ready. 51's the Mike. I got one. Five. Get it.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down.
It's now second and 10.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Three buzz. Hey, Echo. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd. Ready? Ringer, guys. Now.
One final try for Locke. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So for Houston, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else in their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Ready. Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. To the letter rock. Turn it up. We giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing, relieving the kings of all crowns. So are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. To the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Ready, set, steady, bang. Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.